Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Speed here, and today we got a 64 CGC card submission. It's been like 5 months or something like that, but I'm really excited. I believe that the majority of this submission is English, which is better, right? Because, you know, they tend to sell for a little bit more, so I'm pumped for that. And on top of that, I have some of my friends' cards as well. Very excited for that. And to make this video a little bit special, what I'm going to be doing is after I reveal the grade of the card, I'm going to take a guess on the value so we can all just have a better idea on the market. Basically, every single day, I just like look at CGC sold listings. A little bit crazy. But okay, let's get into it. So, this is obviously not all the cards, but they came in 2 different boxes. So there was one small box like this, and then there was a bigger box, which I'm not going to try to pick up because it has all the other cards in it. I will say that here, I will say that this was a bit disappointing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Not here. I'll get my other camera on it real quick. This was a little bit disappointing. So as you can see here, these cards were a little bit messed up. This is how it came. I didn't do that. And so obviously that's a little bit concerning because, you know, it could be scratching. They have been doing this like cardboard divider. I think it's new. I don't think the last one was like that. It's not the end of the world. It's not even that bad. I just wanted to point that out, that maybe that's something that they need to look into. But okay, let's fix this up. All right, let's get into the grades now, because I'm sure that's what most of you guys were actually here for. Okay, first one. Oh man, I already feel a little bit nervous, guys. I mean, this is a big deal because this is a lot of cards. However, my next submission is over 300. That video is going to be like a few hours. But okay, let's get into it. First card, and we have a 9. All right. You know, the real mission for today is just a 10. I just want one 10. Just one 10. It's been over 100 cards, no 10s. A 9 on the Rayquaza, not the best. I assume this will sell for about $35 to $40. Okay. A 9.5 might sell for 50 to 60. 9.5s in CGC, I also believe are a little bit undervalued right now, just because of how hard they are to pull. I've kind of felt that way ever since I got my first submission back. And next card, all right. That is rough. This will probably only sell for about 20 bucks. To be fair, if you guys are curious how much I spent per card, it was about $9 per card after everything. So it was $8, well actually $7.20 after my discount from CGC. So obviously that's a very cheap price, which is why I graded all these modern cards. But yeah, okay, this is a Japanese card. Anytime a Japanese card gets a 9, you actually just have to be sad about it because it's just not a good grade for a Japanese card. That's just the reality. The majority get 9.5. So English, it's like okay, but Japanese, it's actually quite the bummer. But okay, hopefully that's not okay. Oh, I do have a bunch of Japanese. Interesting. Okay, I did not remember doing that. So next one we got. There we go. All right. 9.5. I'm going to have to start listing these. I have like 5 of these Kyogres. I'm so dumb. All right. Next one. A Yveltal, 9.5. Oh, yeah. I forgot to guess. So I said that the 9 I thought would be 20. I think this one will sell for about 30. And this one will sell for probably a little bit less, maybe 25 than the Kyogre, just because of popularity of the Pokemon. But you never know. Sometimes it just comes down to like, is there a Yveltal collector or, you know, a legendary collector on the market. Next up. I'm going to say $15 to $20 for that card. Maybe $15, which in that case would leave me with no profit. So, very big bummer. These at the time were a lot more popular because this was Shiny V the first iteration of Amazing Rares? I think it was. Or was it Volt? I think it was Shiny V. Regardless, it's a bummer to get those in that grade. There we go, the Reshiram, 9.5. Big fan of this card. You see that pattern? That is freaking nasty. That's beautiful. I love that one. That will probably go for about 25. Next up, a Celebi. Come on! I need some English 9.5s, but alright. A 9 Celebi. That'll probably go for about 30 bucks. Around there. Next up, 9.5. Of course, it's the freaking Zamazenta. Out of all the amazing rares I could have gotten a 9.5 in, it's the worst possible one. Literally the worst possible amazing rare. I'll put that to the side for now. That'll probably sell for about $25 to $20. And you might be saying, oh, really? Because I thought you said that Celebi 9 would go for 30. It's just a Pokemon. People like Rayquaza and Celebi. Maybe Celebi will go for a little bit less, to be fair. Could go for like 25. But next up, we got... what the f... I mean, this card's definitely off-centered. I'm not going to deny that. It doesn't look great, but that's like... I mean, it's not that bad. I hate to say this, but like, I literally feel like if I sent this to PSA, it'd have a chance at a 10. Oh my god, what the frick? Alright, I don't know. This will sell for like 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Probably max 10, 15. You guys can tell me if you disagree as well. I'm just going based on my intuition. And last but not least, please! English 9.5, please! Oh! Oh! This is getting worse, but dude, this... Alright. Man, I hope these back half cards... How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope these next 54 cards are a lot different. That will probably go for about 15 bucks. Alright. Junk slab. That's, you know, that's what you call that. Man. Alright, I'll put that right here just so you guys can laugh at me. Okay, next set. Let's quickly get them out of the box. It's actually much harder than you'd think to get these things out of the box. Like, really, they kind of make it a pain. And the cardboard, like, comes out. To be honest, it's a little bit weird how they do it, to be perfectly honest. It's definitely, like, a little... I guess it's probably fine if you're taking them out one by one, but if you're trying to take them all out at the same time, it's a little bit meh. Alright, I got a bunch out, though. Here we go. Whew. You know, with these 8.5s, I really don't think I'm going to get a 10. Like, if I can't get even... I don't think I've gotten an... Oh, yeah, I got Zem and Zenta. I was going to say I don't think I've gotten an English 9.5 yet. I have, but it's a freaking Zem and Zenta. Okay, well, next card. Alakazam V. Okay, I mean, it's a beautiful card. This is probably going to be more of a personal collection item. I really love the full arts and slabs. I just think that they flow. They look really nice. So that's pretty beautiful. If I was to sell it, it'd probably go for about $20. Hey, a 9.5. Let's freaking... Oh, it's Japanese. No. Not that that's that bad, but you know, it's like, of course, the one card I get. This is probably going to be more of a personal collection. I'm just such a big fan of Japanese cards in general. In particular, I'm actually a much bigger fan of Rainbow Rare, is what I meant to say. I just love Rainbow Rare cards. And you can see there's also these beautiful patterns on these cards that look really, really cool. So, pretty happy about that. Another Japanese card. Hey, another 9.5. Shiny Star V is my set, man. It's like, I've submitted so many cards. I opened so much of this set. It was such a top tier set, so I don't blame myself. Next up, English card. Oh, wow. I submitted a Charizard VMAX? Oh, I had no idea. Oh, that's cool. I mean, kind of not cool that I got a 9, because that's going to sell for what? Like, what did the PSA 9s go for? Like 110, 120? I think the PSA 9s go for like 110, 120. So this is probably going to sell for about 80 to 90, which is not that bad, but considering at the time it was probably like $100 raw, that's pretty bad. Like, yeah, that's obviously not good. So, bit of a bummer. But, you know, looking back at it, I would never submit this card to CGC. And any of these, like, really, really high-value cards, I submitted a lot of high-value cards. I might even have a few of these in this submission. But another thing to note is this also a Charizard VMAX? One second. Yeah, so, as I said, I think this will go for about 80. This would probably go for about 20. This would go for about 30. Did I submit another one? Oh, let's go! Yeah! Oh, let's freaking go, baby. All right, hey, all those 8.5s, not that bad anymore. I mean, still kind of bad. What do I think this will go for? Probably about 150 bucks. Let's freaking go, though. I didn't know I had this expensive of cards in the submission. Damn, I'm loaded. But okay, 9.5. Let's freaking go, baby. All right, hey, we're back. It's not a 10, though. This will be a 10, right? Huh? Damn, I had a lot of... Okay, I had a lot of... How many of these did I have? Okay, 3, apparently. I'll move on to the next. Another Japanese. This is great, though. At least we got 9.5. That's not that bad. Like, that's probably about $300 total. That's pretty good. I can totally deal with that, because I definitely didn't pay that much for these cards. Like, a lot of the cards you see in the submission, a lot of them I did open, but a lot of them I just buy raw really cheap in bulk from people. And so, that's kind of the way. And, yeah, that's really good. I'm super happy about that 9.5. Here, I'll leave that in the shot. But yeah, the 9.5, as I said, hopefully I'll get about 150. I'm going to put it up, probably buy it now for 200. Or I'll probably put it for $100 less than whatever a PSA 10 is. I think that's probably about fair. And then the 9s I'll probably list for $100, something like that. I think that's reasonable. But okay, then we got a, what is this, Zigzagoon? Obstagoon? That's going to sell for freaking nothing. Like 15 bucks, maybe. Next up. Okay, you know, Evolutions, if you get a 9 in Evolutions, not that bad. Like, really, considering this is like a $10 to $15 raw card. I think it's more around $12.50. Graded for $8, $9 after fees and such. That's about $20 up front. I think it's going to sell for about $40 to $45. Charizards have blown me away, guys. Like, I mean, ever since the beginning, I knew Charizard sold the fastest. I was making bank during the hype off Evolution 9s and yeah, just 9s, Evolution 9s that I was express grading for 75 bucks. I was making bank doing that. But yeah, it shocked me, even with CGC cards, how much Charizards actually go for. People pay up for Charizards. Like, even if the raw card's not that much, people love... There's just so many graded Charizard collectors. Like, there really are so many of them. You'd be surprised. They always seem to sell for a lot, because there's just so many people bidding against each other. So, yeah, as I said, $40 to $45, hopefully, on that card. That's pretty good. I'm very happy about that. Okay, next up. Okay, this is one of the, actually, more expensive cards in Vivid Voltage, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful card. Honestly, I'll probably just keep this one on my PC. I think the raw card is like 30 bucks. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. If the raw card's 30 bucks, I'd say a 9 will probably go for about 40 to 45. If it's cheaper, then it would probably go for about 30 bucks, if I had to guess. Next up. By the way, all these cards are for sale, so if you want to get them for, like, I don't want to say slightly cheaper than what I'm saying, because honestly, the prices I'm saying are, like, the low. I usually try to do that in my videos, because I can hype things up, right? I can say, like, this 9.5 is really hard to get because it's CGC, and therefore it should be $400. Like, I'm sure people would say that. Oh, whoops, I just showed this card. Okay, that is beautiful. This is definitely a personal collection card. Look at that. I mean, come on. You cannot tell me you don't think that's dope. Look at this. Display piece. Beautiful. All right, next up. Hey, Leon Hart in the 9.5. That's a great grade. You know, I really just, I can't believe I'm getting stoked over 9.5s. But honestly, 9.5 in the Leon, that'll probably go for, I don't actually know. I'm gonna say 40 bucks. I think a 9.5, if I put it buy it now, it could go for 40. I think if I did auction, it'd probably go for about 30. Yeah, that's what I'd about guess. Next up. All right. I wanted to stick with the 9.5, but all right. Hey, 9 Togekiss VMAX, probably another personal collection. As you guys know, well, maybe you don't know, but I'm a huge fan of gold and rainbow cards. In particular, they're my favorite. I just didn't think, I think in general they're like slightly undervalued just because of how hard they actually are to pull, right? Like the pull rates on rainbow rares and gold cards, considering how many there are it's like not that easy to get them, right? It's like definitely not that easy to get them. And so I'm just a big fan of them. Just a big fan. Okay. I have to like pull them out 3 at a time, otherwise they just don't come out. It kind of stinks. Forgive me, forgive me. Probably should have pulled them out beforehand. You guys are probably like, why didn't you pull them out beforehand? It's because I'm low skill. Okay, let's put this quickly on top of here. And next batch, Japanese, first 10. Huh? Huh? What? How are these so many 9s? All right, English, 9.5. Oh! I mean, it is Evolutions, but that's still a bit of a bummer, to be honest. Man. That's going to sell for like, I don't know, 20 bucks. It is a Venusaur at the least, but that definitely will sell for about 15 to 20 bucks. All of these, I expect 20, 20, 20, maybe 15, honestly. So, took a bit of a risk on those, hoping for the 9.5s. Did not get it. Hopefully this will change things around, huh? Oh my god! I mean, hey, that's a dope card. But oh my god! I need... Please! How does this get a 9? It's Japanese. What is wrong with it? I bet this is a PSA 10. Like, it just drops the value so much. I mean, this is going to sell for like 80 bucks or 90 bucks. If it was a 9.5, maybe it'd go for like 150 or something like that, which would be cool. But, I mean, it's a dope card. Like, I love this, but I just can't believe... Pack Fresh Japanese getting a 9? Next up. okay. I mean, it's a cool card, the Grim Snarl, but once again, man, this is crazy. These are really not performing well. I don't know. I doubt it's how I ship them. Like, I can't imagine that's what it is, because I've had plenty of other submissions come back with, like, quite good grades. The last, I had a 14 subgrade submission, which I showed you guys, but, like, a lot of those cards came back good grades. Not all of them, but next up. Hey, that's beautiful. Okay, that's really nice. Look at it. That's freaking clean. 9.5. I'm going to say this would go for about $40 to $50. It's a beautiful card. I know this comes in the premium collection, to be fair. Like, this is a set card in Shiny Star V. This does come in the English premium collection, so, like, maybe that hurts the value a little bit. But still, a 9.5, it's a great grade. Probably $30 to $40. I know I said 45, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably more about $30 to $40 just because it comes as a collection piece in a different box. Hopefully we can stay on the theme of 9.5s, and yeah, I'll say, I don't know, $25, $20 max. It is a Blastoise, but still. Okay, a 9 Mewtwo EX. Not terrible. Definitely a beautiful card. This is such a top tier card in my opinion. It's just incredible design. It looks awesome. The colors are beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. So, I mean, this card, probably about $30. I would say the Mewtwo EX would probably go 30 to 40 if I had to guess. Probably around there. Next up. Oh, God. I'm not even going to guess the price. Don't ask me to guess that price. Okay, hey. Dude, I had a lot of expensive cards in this submission. I had no idea. This was a really expensive submission. I had 3 Charizard VMAXs, a Shiny Star V Charizard, a bunch of gold cards, a lot of full arts, a lot of amazing rares. This is a really expensive submission, which is cool because it's going to hopefully sell for a lot as well. But a 9, this will probably go for about $50 if I had to guess, $50 to $60. Honestly, sometimes you'd be surprised. But yeah, I would say CGC 9 could go for 50 to 60. I think that's a good price on that. That's probably what I'd pay for it as well. Next up, English. Ah, what? I had another one? Why wasn't it with the other ones? I mean, I guess maybe they were just trying to, like, ease the pain, so they didn't put it with the other ones, but that sucks. That's going to sell for, like, $50. That's terrible. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe I'm downing this card too much. Because, like, I don't know. Maybe this will still sell for, like, 80. Hopefully. I'll probably just list this, buy it now, and wait. But, man, that sucks. That really is a bummer. All right. Well, next up. Oh, my God. How many of these did I have? Where did I get all these Charizard VMAXs? I didn't pull this many. When did I buy all these? I'm not even going to remember any of the cards from the $300 submission if I can't remember these. Hey, I mean, this is great, though, because all of these will sell for at least $80, you know, even though there is so many of them. I feel bad for the pop report of these cards, though. These things get smashed. Is this another one? Ah! 8 Come on! What? Well, if you guys love Charizard VMAX, I got the cards for you. I'm not going to tell you what they are or which one it is, but I got a lot of Charizard VMAXs that you might want. But, alright, I'm happy I got at least 9.5. Maybe I'll keep this for myself. Actually, nah. I'll probably just keep an 8.5 for myself. I usually just do that. I just keep the lowest grade. Just because I care more about the art. Sometimes. If it's like a Blaziken, then I do care about the grade. You know, like, obviously, I do care a little bit. Alright, let's get the next batch out. I'm gonna get like a paper cut making this video, guys. I just want you to know I'm putting my body on the line for you. Because these cardboard things, man, they're kind of sharp. But alright, looks like that was, what, 9 Charizard VMAXs? I have no idea how I got those. But very cool. Hey, I'm glad, you know, honestly, even if it's an 8.5, I'd rather be it on something like that than on some no-name card that's worth nothing. Actually, that's not really true. I guess I don't really think that. Okay, let's get into the next one. Japanese, please, 10. Ah! Kind of a cool card. Pikachu VMAX. How are all these Japanese cards getting 9s? Dude, my last Japanese submission was like 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, so I guess my expectation is just 9.5s, but, I mean, like, there's just no way PSA wouldn't give the majority of these 10s. Which I know it's like, I say that all the time. It's just like, it's just how I feel, right? So, like, I'm going to keep saying it, but it just kind of stinks because I definitely wouldn't have submitted as many Japanese cards because they're just like free 10s. They're so good for flipping. Okay. Hey! Hey! Alright, frick you, Japanese card. You can stay in Japan, man. Hey, English 9.5. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Just as I expected. Just as I expect. Ah, just as planned. All right, let me take these 2 cards out real quick. We still got what, like 15 more cards? By the way, if you're still watching, if you've been here the whole time, say in the comments, blue raspberry slushies. Actually, it's got to be shorter so you can blend it in. Just say blue. Just blue. Anywhere in the sentence. You'd be like, I like blue raspberry slush. Okay, that's what I said before. You get the point. Just say something. I'll pin one of your comments. All right. That's awesome. 9.5 in one of the popular set cards. That's awesome. Okay, next up. Come on, man. It's a freaking comment. I mean, it's definitely got some stuff at the top. It's the edges, man. I swear to God, it's the edges on these old cards. It's like nothing else. I mean, it's not like the centering's bad, right? Centering looks good. I don't know, guys. All right. I'm guessing I have a lot more vintage commons then. Oh, okay. So these are my friend's cards. So these, he definitely didn't expect to get like really, really high grades. So I think an 8 is actually a fantastic grade. Because this is a card I think he bought. I don't remember. Shout out to Mike, by the way. Mike B. Shout out, Mike. This is a good grade, I'm pretty sure. Like, considering what he wanted, it's like wildly off-centered. I mean, I know it's e-reader, but like even for e-reader, that's huge, right? I'm not mistaken, right? That's massive for e-reader, right, guys? Someone comment something. That's definitely huge. So that's probably where he lost points. But it's also scratched up. You can see it's scratched up. So like this is honestly for an 8. I don't even know if PSA would have given this an 8. Like it's even got some like corner damage. Like it's definitely, that seems like a good grade, to be honest. So okay. Next up, got another one, another 8. I think it's kind of the same thing. You can see the bottom is much smaller, right? Yeah. Another 8. I think that's a good grade, once again, for the condition that these cards came in. Here we go. Next up, we got a Polyreth, another 8. This is a Neo Discovery. By the way, I don't know if Mike's selling these, but if you guys are interested in these vintage cards, I could always talk to Mike. So if he wants to sell them, or if you want to buy them, I can reach out to him, no problem. Let me quickly just move this. Okay. Next up. Did I submit this? And how did it get a 7.5? Really? Is it that? It's definitely that. It's got like the corner down. Oh, wow. What the heck? Alright, I guess that makes sense then. Alright, fine. It definitely got 7.5 corners. It probably got like good grade. I mean, not that they keep track, but like it probably would have gotten good grades, good subgrades in the other categories, but I don't think that was one of Mike's cards. I don't think so. I think he sent only hollows. Okay, next up. Hey, okay, not bad. The Jigglypuff 9. Beautiful. Very good. I mean, hey, I bet this will still sell for... I didn't really come up with the prices for these. I'm not going to because they're Mike's cards. This will probably sell for like $10, to be honest. 15, 20 bucks. I mean, it's still like a Charizard, right? So it still could sell for like 20 bucks if I just wait long enough. That's the reality with like anything related to Charizard. If you can just wait. Jigglypuff, this will probably sell for around 30 to 40. Still a popular Pokemon. It's in a 9. It's a first edition. If it doesn't sell for that much, I'll just hold on to it. I know it's a common, so it's like, who cares? But I don't know. It's just vintage. It's a popular Pokemon. I believe it's the first appearance of Jigglypuff 2, which matters. So next up, another one. Okay, very nice. Already said what I thought the price would be. What? Surely it's the corner thing again. Yeah. I don't know where I got these from. I think it was a friend, but like, that's kind of a bummer. Same thing though. Here, I'm gonna put this up here, but same thing though with that card. It's an EV. I think if I wait long enough, I'll still get 20 bucks for it, which is why I wasn't like too afraid of grading it. So this one has some like bad top damage. I'm gonna guess like an 8, 8.5. Okay. Oh, so this is the hollow, right? Oh no. Oh, did I just submit this? Oh, I think this is one of mine. I'll have to double check. I have a sheet with all of what Mike's cards are, but this is really nice. I mean, once again, it's just like a vintage card. I have no problem submitting these and just like listing them and seeing what they go for. If I had to guess, that will sell for about 15 to 20 bucks. On Whatnot, though, I could probably get $80 for it, so maybe I'll have to go sign up. Next up. Hey, okay. Hey. Once again, I'm glad this got the 9, right? Dark Weezing, you tanked the 8.5. We got the Charmander in the 9. A beautiful card. This will probably sell for about $50. That's pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. Next up, we got a Dark Golduck. Okay, 8.5. Bit of a bummer. Does it have the corner issues? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, these cards definitely have some corner issues, which is a bit of a bummer, but still pretty beautiful. Next up, Dark Vileplume. Okay, that's the first edition. Still very nice. This is a beautiful card. It's a rare, right? Yeah, so it's the rare. I'd say that will sell for about $30. A 9 vintage. Honestly, 9s in vintage is pretty good, right? Like, it's a good grade. Especially with CGC. Next up, a 9 War Turtle. That will also probably sell for about $30 around there. That's not bad. Next up, we got the Dark Dragonair. I'm going to say 8.5. It's not a good grade. Maybe sell for 15 to 20. Maybe. Next up, Victory Bell. Oh, gosh. I'll give it to you for $1. Not literally. Don't DM me. I'm not going to sell it to you for $1. Next up, all right, Meowth in the 9. That'll probably sell for about 30. Next up, ah! God damn. I don't even want to guess what that'll sell for, like $10, $15. Next up, okay, all right, so I already have a bunch of these, but like they really sell well. This card actually used to be $2 raw. It went up. It's actually $5 raw now. And the graded cards are constantly in 9, selling for about $30. So, frankly, this is like, these were good to grade. I graded a lot of them. I've sold a bunch of them, I think. I think I've sold 2 or 3. And I've given away a few. So, they're good. Next up. Oh, okay. All right, that's a rough grade. This is for my friend, for Mike. What got this a 5.5? I mean, I bet it was just in rough condition, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Okay, this card was just, like, dirty. Yeah. I mean, it was very cracked up. It was dirty. Oh, wait, no, this isn't Mike's. This is mine. Oh, yeah, this is mine. I don't think this is Mike's. Yeah, I think this is mine. I remember submitting this, and it was, like, dirty, and I'm like, whatever, it's just a vintage holo. You know, because, like, I think people will like it no matter what. Do I think this will sell for more than $20 or $30? No, but it's still just cool. Like, even from the front, it's just a cool card. Completely dismissing the grade. They just look nice, so I had no problem grading that. And, okay, we got about 7 more cards left. We got the Dark Doug Trio. Once again, another about a $20 card, probably. Kind of bummed on these vintage cards, but once again, in classic CGC fashion, no 10s. Man, I can't wait for PSA to reopen. I know there's people who are like diehard CGC fans or like CGC employees watching this or whatever, and it hurts you to hear that, but hey, it is what it is, you know? Like, the reality is, do I love these cards? Do I love CGC cards? I do, and there's a bunch I keep in my collection. Like, I am a collector, but I'm primarily a flipper. And so, when it comes to flipping, CGC, while it's good if it's $8 a card, because you can just, like, get it in, get it out, much better turnaround times, you can do it twice, basically, in the time that PSA could do it once. That's cool, but then they upped their prices, and the turnaround time got worse. So, that kind of went out the window. But, next up, oh, so this is Mike's card. I'm almost 100% sure this is. 7.5 in the Dark Hypno. Once again, not a terrible grade for a vintage card, but it's just so hard to grade these, especially if you buy them online. They're almost always going to have defects that are hard to see. This one's clearly scratched up on the holo, which is super common. So honestly, a 7.5, even at PSA, I think this would probably get about a 7. It's off-centered, and the holo is definitely scratched up. It is a first edition holo, though, so nonetheless, still a beauty. Then we got an Entei. This is also his, 8.5, not a bad grade. Then we got another 8.5. And we got another 8.5. Oh, are these the last ones? Okay. Another 8.5. Oh my god. What the N? Okay, this is mine. And a 9 Nessa, the waifu card. I'm going to say this will sell for about $30 to $40. What is the raw one? Maybe the raw is a little bit more expensive. I actually don't remember. But okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I mean, I know you enjoyed. This is such a sick return. It was really cool. I mean, the top hitter today was definitely the 9.5 in the Zard. Actually, let's quickly, to end off the video, hey, if you already watched 28 minutes, which I'm 100% sure the large majority did not. If you did, once again, blue. But let's quickly open up. Let's get this over here. Now you guys can see my desktop, so if you're trying to hack me, there you go. Okay, so eBay, let's pull this up. CGC 9.5 Charizard VMAX. I spelled that wrong. Okay. Yeah, so they're listed for about 150. So maybe my estimate of 150, it's probably about correct, but at the same time, if I did auction, probably go for 120. Okay, 130. That's subgrades though. Okay, yeah, I would say about 120, 130, which is not bad. Should I look up what an 8 would sell for? Didn't I get like an 8? Oh, I got an 8. I got an 8.5. All right, let's check that out. This is probably pretty depressing, to be honest. Oh my God! Oh wait, not a 5.5. 68. Yeah, that's rough. What is it? What does raw go for? I'll look that up in a second. But 68. What the heck? 132. Who paid that? I mean, as I was saying, like, I think if I just listed it, let's see what they're actually quickly before we go to what they're listed for. Oh, there's like none listed. Okay, yeah, so I'd be the only one on the market. Not that it's very impressive to be the only 8.5 out of market. That's kind of lame, but yeah, I think I could get $80 for it. I think that's like a fine price too. And let's quickly check before we end off this video what a raw card sells for. $80, 92. What is this company? What are these grading companies? PSA 10. It's crazy if it's actually selling for this much. I guess, I mean, it's not that unreasonable for it to sell for 63 because, like, someone's probably just going to crack it. All right. Yeah, okay, so the raw card's going for about $75 right now. So, honestly, if I could just get the money back on the raw card, that's not bad. But, yeah, definitely not worth it. Nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed that submission. There's a lot of expensive cards. Really cool submission. Mike, I'll be talking to you soon. If anyone wants to buy any of the cards, hit me up. If you don't have the money right now or you don't, you're not sure you want to buy it, I'll be listing these. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be listing them every single Sunday, and then I'm going to host box breaks on Sunday. And at the beginning of the stream, we'll also watch what the cards sell for. And then obviously it can be sort of like a whatnot thing as well, where people bid on it, except with eBay. So that'll be a lot of fun. Like, I'm really, really pumped for that. That's going to be hype. So when is Sunday? That's 2 days from now. 2 days from now, I'm going to start listing the cards. Next Sunday, a bunch of these are going to go up for sale. Probably about 20 is what I'll do. Probably list about 20 in intervals of like probably intervals of like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, obviously depending on how fast I can list them. And all right, wow, 30-minute video. I'm glad I kept this one short as per usual. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. You're the best, and I'm out. Peace.